The numbers are in, and it looks like Hidalgo and Cameron County voters had a strong turnout in early voting. But will this carry over to today? Joining us this morning is Eliza Alvarado with the Advocacy Alliance Center of Texas to share those details. Ms. Alvarado, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Now, let's go ahead and focus in on the early voting numbers. Tell us more about those. How did people respond?
Well, we are all very motivated by the turnout during early vote. Typically, Hidalgo and Cameron County are early vote turnout counties. So we are very motivated. Hidalgo County had approximately 43,000 come out during early vote. This is a little bit of a drop from 2008, but you know what we want to do is focus on the positive and get everyone excited about Election Day, and it's all about getting out to vote today if you still haven't voted and clearing up any questions you may have if you're unsure of what precinct you vote at.
Is the early voting turnout a good sign for today?
I hope so. We're certainly very excited about it, and we hope that people continue continue to be motivated and really understand the importance of them coming out to vote today. We have had a lot of calls from state and national organizations asking us, you know, what's going on, in South Texas, and so, you know, we want to give them something to talk about, and we certainly want to turn out during Election Day and keep our numbers high.
What do you think is the reason that shies people away maybe from heading to the polls on Election Day proper as opposed to just early voting?
Well, I think during Election Day, it's very strict as far as where you can go. Right now, we're battling a little bit of an uphill because people who typically are used to going to certain elementary schools or certain locations may now be told that they have to go to a different location. I just want to stress that if that's the case, please take the time to go to the location, to the new location. We want people to know that their vote matters, and in fact it matters when it comes to funding, when it comes to their children, to their health care. So they really need to take it to heart, and even if it takes them a little bit more time to vote today, I hope that they keep in mind that it really does make a difference.
Really quickly, what are some of the tips for voting on Election Day? We had a graphic up right now that was showing what people can do to make their voting process a little bit more smooth. So what can they do to help themselves out with that?
Well, certainly if they have their voter registration card handy, they will be able to just walk in and present the card. If they have any questions, if they call the elections office or our office beforehand, they'll know exactly where to go so they don't get lost. Also, if they're not sure if they're registered or not, we can also check that as well.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Back to you, Mary.